we can see here. Srinivas, did you note down the point? What is our scenario?
Scenario.
So what is our third scenario in Anaplan? We are trying to discuss. What is our scenario?
Two users are sending, two users are changes going in the dev model. One user is changes should send to the product model, and another is not sending the activity. What are the
Another
changes
user changes should not send to the
should not send to the prod model.
prod model. So that is our requirement. So
This is the
let us
third
see.
scenario.
Let us see here. Two users will make some changes here in dev model. One user changes only I will send, and another user changes I don't send. How? What are the steps involving here? We can understand here. So, for example, will start one changes. This is our dev model. We can see whatever we have here. This is our dev model. So in dev model, for example, in dev model, two users are working. So what are the two users they are doing? They have created, one user created ex2 list and ex2. You can consider ex1 list created one user, for example, and ux2 created another user. These structural changes they are doing as per their requirement. They are doing different structural changes, each and everyone doing their structural changes. So here we are doing structural changes here. User 1 done first this one structural changes, and user 2 done second ex2 list they have created, but only one list I have to send user 1. For example, user 1 created ex1, so this I want to send. I should not send user 2 changes. In this scenario, what should I do?
So check the production checkbox for the user 1. Sorry, example 1, and don't check the checkbox for example 2 in production data.
No, that ex1 list will go inside the items. Whatever we have, that items will not go.
Okay, the list. Okay.
This is only structural.
So what is the solution?
We need to log that. We should not give access to example ex2.
No, not like that. So what should we do? We have ex1, ex2 we have here, and here we have created these two things. Then what should I do? Any yes, guys. Does Alam give a response to you?
No, Ashish bhai, he just gave a call to me just now.
Okay.
So it was saying that out of home, he will be later to the home today.
Okay. So you can see here, user 1 created one list, user 2 created another list. The thing is here, I want to send one user changes to dev to prod, another user changes I don't want to send. Then what is the procedure? I should go here, history. So you can see here at 4 at 424 ex1 we have created. At 425 which one we have created, which one history id we have get created here,
EX2.
ex2. If I want to send, for example, if I want to send example one list to user one changes I want to send to the
Restore to
prod model,
EX1.
what should I do?
Restore the
Example
EX1.
one changes only example model.
Restore
If I want to send, if I want to send example one model, simply I can restore here, nothing will happen. If I restore my model to here 424, what happened, I can get only example one list, and here I can create the revision tag and I can send. Is it clear?
correct.
Yes.
But unfortunately I want to send user 2 changes only, I don't want to user 1. Whatever the condition we have, we need to think about it, that's it. We should not bother about much. We should think what is the way we'll get this functionality. We should think about it. So next, what is the step? I want to send only example user 2 changes I want to send. So what should I do? I should close this one, then I should go here, this changes only user 2 changes I want to send. So in this scenario, what should I do? I should delete this list. I should delete example one list. This is the first step. I should delete example one list. Then what should I do? I should create the revision tag here. Here what happened? User 1 and user 1. Here what happened? Only user 2 changes only we have. Is it correct? Yes.
Yes.
User 2 changes we have. Title user 2 changes I want to send. User 2 changes I want to send to the prod model. User 2 changes we have here at the revision tag. We can give name for this one rt1, or rt1 you can give here, rt1 user 2 changes we have here. So then simply click save here this revision tag. I want to send user 2 changes here to dev to prod. So then what is the procedure? Again we have done deleted that user 1 changes and I have created revision tag. Only I have only user 2 changes here. Then we should come to prod model. Then we should come to prod model and click on compare and synchronization. You can see just now we have created revision tag, so that is the reason we can see here. And if I click here, simply rt1 user 2 changes, you can see today we have created this revision tag. That is the reason we can see here. So you can see here. We should remove that one and click on confirmation, confirm synchronization, click OK. Then what happened? User 2 changes, example 2 details we should get in the EX2 list, we should get in the level 1 test model. Is it correct? EX2 list should get in the did I get here EX2 list from dev to prod without getting EX1 list? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so we got here. So again, if I want to get back, so this is fine. We have user 2 changes I got from dev to prod is fine. But if I go to dev, what happened? Only I have user 2 changes here. User 1 changes I don't have. EX1 list, whatever user 1 created, that changes we can't see here. Then what should I do? If I want to get EX1 list as well, then what should I do?
Restore ID.
Yes,
You have to
Okay.
restore.
we should go to again our history. Where do we have that user 1 changes? User 1 and 2 changes. At which ID where we have deleted that EX1 list? You can see here.
Yes.
We have deleted here. So before that,
4 to 6.
4 to 6 is deleted history ID, Balakrishna. Before that history ID you should restore. If you restore
Yeah.
this one, what happened? Deleted already. How did you get?
Okay.
Yes. So before
Okay,
that
before that, okay.
before that history ID you should restore. Restore to ID. Then what happened now? Now you can see here. I can see here EX user 1 changes and user 2 changes. Only I could pull user 2 changes to dev to prod without facing any problem, and even I got user 1 changes and user 2 changes again get back to me. Is it clear how we are doing this one? Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, fine. This is the third scenario. While doing two people changes, so what is the procedure to to pull only one user changes to dev to prod without pulling the another user changes? This is how it works. Means yesterday we have seen whenever we are doing some work structural changes, they have asked to pull they have asked to do one structural changes. We are in the middle of work, we should not send that middle work. Second scenario and third scenario almost same, not much difference we have here. Same thing, we need to do the restore, and things little bit we need to understand. That's it. What is the question and what functionality they need, according to their requirement we should do the things here. Is it clear for everyone what we are trying to do in third scenario?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So fine. So we have another scenario, fourth scenario here. Everyone should complete this activities now itself, otherwise you will get confused. So here what is the other scenario? What is other? We have one procedure. So we can say that one cleaning the dev model without disturbing the prod model. How we will clean the model? In dev model, after completing the dev and development, we create the three environments, and we should not disturb the prod model, whatever the things we want to do, we should do the dev model. So that is the main concept here. So how we will clean up this data in dev model? So I will create another copy this model, so that you can easily understand. Even I will copy this one, Sudhir supply chain model. You will get a clear idea here. So here what happened? I have done level 2 Sudhir copy model. Here you can see how we will clean any model. How cleaning nothing but we can say we have two copies, dev and prod test, three environments we have, for example. So but in dev model, with dev model, what is our responsibility, major responsibility?
Structural changes.
So in dev model we should do the structural changes and we should send to the prod model. This is our main responsibility. Is it correct?
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
We don't have any other responsibility we have here. So this question they will ask so many different ways, so we should be ready for it. So what are the different ways they will ask means, for example, my model is, in one interview they have asked, my model is 90 GB. You can see 90 GB. You consider this is a 90 GB. Our workspace is a 130 GB. I want to create three environments. What should I do? Three environments or two environments, whatever it. Two environments I want to, at least. For example, my workspace is only 130 GB. So can I get two environments with 90 GB directly?
Yes.
Archive.
You can do
use
archive.
right?
Okay, if I archive, if I do archive, what happened? That model will go, but I want at a time two model live. I don't want to, if I do one model archive, I will get 130 GB workspace. Then what happened? If I bring back that non-archive mode, what happened? Only one model I can get. At a time two model I want to see 90 GB. That models live I want to see. So what is the solution?
You can clean up means you can clean the unnecessary things you want to
Yes.
disable the unnecessary things. Unnecessary. What are the
Unnecessary
modules?
things if you delete also. Unnecessary things means, so if you delete few things, what happened? It will little bit will get already the how they ask already that model unnecessary things and everything they have optimized that model. We
Yeah,
don't have any
optimized.
chance to reduce there. That model is a very optimized model.
Okay.
In that scenario, what should we do? Yes. You can see in that scenario what should we do? We do generally you can't understand now itself. So I will delete this one. You can see here this we have. I will delete this one and I will show. So sir, try to write down scenario number 4. If I have one model 90 GB, how can I maintain If I have one
2 GB.
model 90 GB and workspace 130 GB, and workspace is 130 GB. Workspace is 130 GB. How can I set two environments, dev and prod? How can I set up dev and prod two environments? Here. So what should I do? If I this is 90 GB, my workspace is 130. If I do copy, is it possible here? You consider this is 90 GB. If my workspace is 130 GB. If I copy this one, is it possible?
No, no.
1990 180 GB workspace I should get if I want to copy this one. So in that scenario, what should I do? Simply I should make copy and archive. So Sudhir level 2. Sudhir level 2 copy model. You can see here. Sudhir level 2 copy and archive. If I do copy and archive, what happens here? Here you can see copy and archive. What is mean by copy and archive? I am copying this model. I am doing archive. Is it correct? I have, for example, consider this dev model. Here, whatever I have done, copy and archive. If I want to see this one, so if I want to open, you can see here, copy model. Just now I have created. Do I have two models or not? Two models I have, but this is in
Yes,
archive
yes.
mode. This is in normal mode, online. So we have two models. One is archived mode, one is the normal mode, standard mode. But the thing is, I want to two models in standard mode. Then what should I do for that purpose?
Change the
I,
mode.
I have made
Open it.
Change the mode.
copy and archive I have done, and everything I can see two models here. Then what should I do? You can see. Consider I have copied and archived. So I will open this model. Consider this is a standard model. Whatever we have, this is the dev model. In archived model, whatever you have, consider for some time that is the prod model. So this is the dev model. Consider. I will consider that is only prod. Why means I will consider this is only. I will consider this is only standard mode. Why means Sudhir they will do changes. If I delete anything, it will difficult for him. So what I do, I will bring this one. For some whatever the thing we want to do, we can do. Not a problem. Why means Sudhir is doing some changes. He will get confused. That is the reason. Whatever the changes we want to do, we can do in our copy model. You can see in archived model, Sudhir supply chain model is in archived, copied model also archived. So this copied model I will bring back. In both models are same. We don't have any difference. You can see I copied model I brought back. So whatever the model you have copied, you can keep it. But Sudhir will get confused. That is the reason I have done this one. In both model, whatever the model you want to keep, one standard model, dev model, and another model you can keep as a prod model. Not a problem. So you can see here, for example, I will consider for some time this one model I will consider dev model, another model I will consider as a prod model for some time. Here, what should I do? This is dev model, that is a prod model. So what is our main intention to keep this dev model? To do some structural changes and to send to the production model. Is it correct? Yes. Is it correct or not?
Correct.
Correct. So here if I have done any list as a production, I am making here production list. If I make this one as a production list, for example, so can I pull this P3 SKU list items to our production model? Is it possible? Production data will send to the dev to prod, or only do we need to send structural changes to dev to prod?
Only structural changes.
Only structural changes will do. Then what is the requirement of this P3 SKU list items? Do we have any requirement? Do we have any requirement? Yes. In dev model, do we have any requirement with this list items? If I made one list as a such production list, anyway that list items we can't pull dev to prod. Is it correct?
Yes.
Is it correct or not? For
No,
to checking purpose I am keeping. Anyway, this P3, if I made list as a production list, I can't pull production data to dev to prod. I don't have any requirement with this P3 list items. Then I want to delete everything. Only I want to keep 2-3 list item for the testing purpose. You can see how it make the impact on the model. If I delete some, if I have kept wantedly this one, so I have deleted few list items from all list items except few list items from the P3 SKU, for example. Then you can see how it impacts the model size. So from 300 MB to 290 MB to directly you got here 8 MB. So if you do same thing in your dev model 90 GB model, if you do any changes, if you delete that whatever the list you have considered as a production list, for example, we don't need anyway production list data, we can't pull. Even though if you keep, then also end user will upload that data, production data will upload in production only. We can't pull dev to prod production changes and production data we don't need in dev model. Then what I do in dev model, that list items whatever the production I have, I will delete simply. If I delete that one, what happened? My 90 GB model, till where it goes? Directly it will goes to 2-3 GB, 4-5 GB, it goes directly. How much percentage it is decreased? From 290 MB to 8 MB. How much percentage it is decreased? So almost you can say 10%, not 10%. If 10%, 29 MB should be there. Not 10%. Almost if you divide 290 by 8, how much percentage you will get? Almost 10, 2.9. 1% I think. 1% you will get the 2.9 MB. 3% you can say. Only if 100 GB model you will get 3 GB simply. 90 GB you will get the 2-3 GB size you will get. Is it clear how it is happening? Yes? Are you there everyone or not? What we are trying to do here? Just in dev model, whatever the list we have assigned as a production list, so we don't need anyway that list items. Why means? So we can't pull changes from dev to prod. So if I delete the dev model production list items, what happens? Simply our model size will directly reduce to only 2-3%. So if I have dev model 2 GB, 3 GB and prod model 90 GB, can I two models at a time bring back to standard mode or not? If I do this one, can I bring back or not?
Yes.
So this 2-3 model GB I have, I will bring back, already it is online. 90 GB model also I can bring back to online standard mode. Sorry. So what happened by doing that one? Only 90 GB and 3 model 93 GB. Is it possible or not? Now.
Now it is possible.
Yes, possible. So that is the thing. So in dev model, whatever the production list we are assigning, so that list items if you delete, totally model will get decreased. So that is the easy procedure. So we can make as a, simply we can make 2-3 environments in the in our in our workspace, or whatever the functionality we want, we can do. We can create ALM environment, and we can do the like ALM steps, whatever they want, like structural changes dev model will do and pull to the prod model. If I don't follow this rule, so can I make 90 GB model two copies in 130 GB workspace? Yes.
No, not possible.
Yes, so this is a procedure. So we should follow this one, and then while doing so, this question may this question may they have asked different ways. So how they will ask means, like this is the one method they have asked. If I have 190 GB model, then how can I make like ALM procedure for this model? They will ask this way. Same question they will ask. I have one model, and I want to make I want to create ALM concept for, I want to create the 2-3 environments. So without disturbing the prod model, I want to do the changes in the dev model. I have only one model, so that one model only I am using dev and prod, and I want, without disturbing the prod model, I want to do some changes in dev model. So for that one, what should we do? What should we do for that purpose?
We have to delete those
No. First of all, we
list
need to,
items.
first of all, we should follow these steps only. This is the exact answer. If I have only one model, first step, what should we do? Copy and archive. We should do copy and archive, and copied model you should consider as a like dev or prod, and other model copied model you consider prod model, and whatever the model you have here, standard model, they consider this is for some time dev. Then here only you do the changes whatever you want. You are not disturbing that prod model. Already it is copied and in archived mode. We don't have any problem with whatever the model. Both are same model. So that copy and archive model consider prod model. We are not disturbing anything that one. Whatever the model we are doing in dev model. For
Whatever we are the copy and archive which we are making, that will be a prod model.
prod model, yes, we don't want to disturb that one. And here whatever the normal model we have here, this considers dev model. Whatever the changes we want to do in dev model, we are not disturbing that Sudhir model. For example, Sudhir, here consider Sudhir only. Sudhir model is my I didn't disturb any Sudhir model here. So this is the prod model consider. You should not get confused. So what I done, whatever the model I have here, I have considered dev model. So what you, if you once you make the copy, so whatever the model consider dev and whatever the model consider prod, not a problem. You should not disturb one model, and you should do the disturb one model. Whatever the don't disturb, that is considered prod, and whatever you disturb, that considered dev. Why means both are same model only, na? What is the problem? Is this any problem if you are copying two model? So whatever the model considered dev and prod, not a problem. We should not disturb one model totally, which we consider as a prod. So for example, here I don't want to disturb this Sudhir model. Consider this prod model, and whatever the changes I am doing here in this model, consider this dev model. I am deleting list items and everything which I don't require, so that I can reduce my model here in this dev model, and even I can make two copies here without disturbing prod model. I am doing once completing. If I want to bring back to this Sudhir model online, I can bring back, nothing will happen. Sudhir model is we are considering this is prod model. So Sudhir prod model is safe. You can see we didn't done any changes here. Everything is perfect. We didn't delete anything. 292 MB is there, the size of this Sudhir model. We not done any changes here. Sudhir model 292 MB, that's it. Everything is fine. Whatever the changes I am doing dev model, I am one model. After copying one model, I am considering one dev and one as a prod. Whatever the changes we want to do, only one model only we should do. That we should consider dev model. Another model we should consider prod model. We don't disturb that one. Is it clear? Without disturbing the prod model, how you can do the changes in dev model if you have only one model? What is the answer for it?
Copy and archive the model.
Yes.
Then the remaining model is a copying and archive model is as a production model, and
Yes.
remaining model, what are the remaining model is the dev model. So what are
Yes.
the structural changes you can do in the dev model,
Yes.
and then
That's
changes,
it.
and you can create the
Without
then create,
wait,
yeah,
wait here. We are not disturbing the prod model. We are doing the changes in dev model. That's it.
yeah,
Answer
yes,
is that only.
right,
They expect the thing is you should copy and archive the model. So that what
yes,
happened? You are storing one model, copying, and we are storing our model. We are not disturbing anything that one. The thing is that is there in archived mode different. But we have got one model extra here. Whatever the changes we want to do in main model, you are considering as dev model, you can do for some time or one day or for 1 hour, whatever one. After decreasing this one, if you bring back this copied model into normal, what happened? It is also in standard mode or deployed mode, whatever it, we can consider as a production model. Nothing will happen. So we are not disturbing the prod model. We are disturbing only one model, which is dev model.
okay,
Is it clear?
yes, yes, clear.
Yes.
Yes. So in this way, they will ask one question only. They will ask in different way. So how you do clean up this? They will ask these two 90 GB. They will ask if you want to without disturbing the prod model, how you can do the dev changes. They will ask this way, and how you clean up the model, dev model. They will ask this question as well. What is the cleanup? While cleanup also same thing. Cleanup also we delete list items, production list items, and everything. So this is also one cleaning, reordering the line items, checking the functionalities. Everything comes under the reorder, like cleaning of the dev model. So these are the things we have here.
Ashibha, if you delete a members and what are the members list
Yes.
members, what are the things? Is there any problem for that next time? Next after that,
Which
after
one?
developing any activity, if you delete the members in the list, right? The
Numbers.
previous
List
members means
items.
list items.
Yes. Yes.
So, is there any problem for next doing any activity for in development?
No, nothing will happen. We don't
Okay.
have any problem.
As that product list item will get deleted later on, it is not required for a on a plan model builder to
Already no,
work
no,
on that, right? Either,
nothing will happen. That is production list only. And we already we have completed develop model. Okay, now we do only structural changes on the base of end user requirement. We are doing some changes and we are syncing. We don't have any
like
problem later.
like like one more thing, Asif, this in the this is a product list, and list items are there, which got deployed in the prod model. So
Okay.
end users I think cannot see the list items. They have to create the list items in the prod model, and they can insert the data, right?
They will upload their data, production data.
On the list items also they create. We don't
Yes, they will upload,
on
not
only
create.
the
They will
list
upload.
they can able. Like example, like we have like the list like countries. We have multiple countries, right? So
Yes.
one list is like a country. In that country there are locations. So not sorry, not this is the question actually. Product family is there. Product family has a multiple product, right? That one
Yes.
product family list we deployed to the prod model. And that after deploying, can they able to see the list items of product family? No, right?
Product family, if you assign this as a production list, we
Hmm.
can't see. If you assign
They
as a
can't see,
product,
right?
yes, yes, we can't. They will
So
upload
then
once again.
once again they create then like separately they have to make the list items, and they have to upload the data that
Yes,
they were. Okay.
they will upload. Actually, whenever you are doing creating our model, will get one action. They will run that actions. So that what happened by running that action, it will ask file. They will give file and they will run action. They don't creating means they are whatever we are doing that procedure they don't do. while we are doing, will get action. That action will publish to UX pages. They will run that action. If they run that action, what they ask, file, it asks files, then they will give file and they will upload data. That's it.
So automatically the list item get created in
Yes,
the production list.
automatically
Okay.
means by running the actions and everything
Running the
it will.
action.
Yes,
Okay.
whatever the procedure we are doing, they don't know. End user generally they don't know what they do. They do run the action, they upload the file, they give Excel file, mapping and everything we have done earlier. So automatically means running the actions, they will get the data. Running the actions by upload, giving the files, they will get the data. They don't much do effort, put effort. We have already mapping we have done, everything we have done. There is no need to do once again and again. So anyway, this is the way interviewers they will ask the questions. And
Sir,
yes,
in the process of cleaning up the model, so in that process also we have to take copy and archive, or we have to do clean up in our existing model, development model.
we clean our model, dev model. Already anyway we will make 3 copies and everything will do na, Suresh. What is our ALM procedure? Will try to do 3 copies, and that only na, copy and archive also that only. So in dev model we do the cleanup, and we'll go for the next the procedure. Other models will keep in deployed mode, and then we'll our whatever the changes if they get, we'll do in dev model and we pull to prod model that changes.
So
Only sir.
if we have one model, this is like how we clean our model. So what do we do? So we have to copy
Yes,
that
yes,
point.
only if you have one model, at that time only if you want to do the if they ask question like this, generally what is the procedure is a different, interviewer asking will be different. So they don't ask procedure. If you have this scenario, what will you do? So that for that one we should give the answer. For that purpose, procedure is a, what is ALM basic procedure? We make 3 copies, one will keep dev and to make test and prod. So that is a basic procedure. So in dev model we'll do whatever we want, like we'll do like cleaning the data and everything we do normal procedure. But here they
For
will ask some different way.
cleaning actually Asibai, in dev model, like we're creating we create a copy and archive for cleaning purpose also. Uh, but without copy and archive in the same dev model, we can able to clean up those list items. We can reduce the model size, right?
Then before doing this one, so we'll make what is ALM basic procedure.
We make models,
Yes,
copy
we have,
models.
you have done 3 copies, then why you need copy and archive procedure once again? Already you have 3 copies, 2 copies are safe. If you have 1 copy, in that scenario you do copy and archive, and then you do one as keep as a prod and one you keep as a dev. Already you have made 3 copies, then what is the requirement again you copy? In dev, if
Okay,
you
okay.
want to save dev model, that model should be separate, then prod model. That is the purpose we are doing copy and archive here.
If the model size is big, is large, huge, then we make a copy and archive
Yes,
because
yes,
there is no space.
yes.
Otherwise, only like we can make a
Dev
three
model only,
copies and
directly in dev model only we clean up the data.
directly
Clean up
dev
the
model we
data,
kill.
so that we'll try to reduce our model size, and everything is happened. So this is the procedure. So this is
So
the inter.
Asif
Yes.
we are making 3 copies. After cleaning up the model, we have to make the 3 copies. Then only we can able to reduce the size of the models, right?
Yes, yes,
Because
yes, yes.
if we do it copy and model earlier only, then we clean up the dev model, then
No,
that
no.
size will not be get decrease, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Mm, okay.
yes. So anyway, I want to show one more thing here. We can see here. I want to show
Asif
one.
bhai,
Yes. Tell me, Faiz.
Asif bhai, in P1 product family, I have done this in workspace Asif bhai.
Okay.
When we keep any list as production data, we
Mm.
don't get list items in the prod model, right Asif bhai?
Yes, we don't get.
But when I create a list and I have given the list items, and then if I am applying the production data, those list items are not coming into the prod model. This is fine.
Yes,
But
yes.
when in the P1 product family, if I keep P1 product family as the production data, those list items are coming in the prod model, Ashif bhai. Why so? Chocolate, soap, for jar, or I can see them. I can see those list items in the prod model, Ashif bhai.
Why means earlier only you have done copy. Did you get P1 product family already details you have sent due to prod earlier? So already you have made copy earlier. So you before making first time you make in you take one new model files. Okay, you take
Okay.
one new model there you take tick as a P1 as a production. Then you do copy. Then you do copy and you will try to do it. What happens whenever if you pull the structural data production data due to prod we can't pull, but if you copy one model to another model, do you get this copy details in copy or not?
Yes, we
Yes,
get.
Ashif bhai.
Yes, that is the
Yes,
your
it will reflect.
problem. If you copy the same things it everything will get copy, but when you are pulling by creating the revision tag due to prod, then only the structural changes only goes, production changes it will not goes. That is the reason.
Okay.
Already you have made copy, that is the reason you can see that one. So if you want to check that one, delete in create another P1 product family. Now check it. Okay,
Okay. Okay, Ashif bhai.
create another one, make as a production, send it once again. Will you get or not? You can understand.
Okay, Ashif bhai.
So here one more thing I want to show here. We have done some mappings here. So these mappings I want to show in different manner. Um, Margin calculation module is there here. For example, I will make copy reporting 03 module here. So in reporting 03, what are the scenarios we have? This mapping when while using lookup, simple scenario I want to see here. I want to show. So what is the simple scenario you have here? So we can see here, for example, this is the E2 employee list. So in E2 employee list, we only in properties we have created only few properties here. So if I want to create one more property for employees, so for example, department, I want to create department. If I create here, so department property if I create here, and what is the relationship we have E2 and E2 E1 department E2 employees?
Parent and child.
Parent
Parent of E2 employees.
E2 employees, is it correct? E2
I think there is a hashtag scheme. I think.
Yes, yes, we have for list we have that hashtag. That is the reason we have it. E2 employees. Do we done any spelling mistake here? E2 E2 department. While doing properties, what are the problems we face? Means this is only major problem. We need to write formula, so like this we need to write. So because of this one we'll get error. Generally we don't accept this one. In list properties also we can create some relations. In system module, whatever the things we have created, same things we few things we can create in here also. So we are getting some technical error here. I will show later this functionality. So in for example, what is my intention means, here we have shown relationship between the um, E2 employee list and department. So what is the E2 employee list and department relation? We have parent. So that parent item of E2 employee list here, you can see here. So same thing we can create in E2 employee list also we can create. So we'll but the thing is, what happened here, we can create simply in system module. What happened, if you write parent item of E2 employee, simply you can select anything parent item. But if I try to write formula anything here, what happened? So it will be little, we don't have any option to write formula and everything here. That is the problem. We need to write manually, we need to write. So that is the reason we don't use these properties. I will show later regarding this one. So same functionality will get using the list properties also, we can get here. We can write same formula whatever we are writing here. E2 here we can see whatever the lookup systems you write, department whatever we are taking here, same this condition I can take as a E2 employees department property. If I have created department property here, so here same property I will select here. So same option functionality we have option to take this one instead of system 8. I will show it later. So anyway, so the thing is that is not a best practice, but still we have that one functionality we don't use generally. So but still we have that functionality instead of using the system module mapping, whatever we have used everywhere. By using list properties also we can use. So that is the one functionality we have, we'll see later. So by patience we need to write that formula and everything, then only we'll get that one. So that is the reason we didn't use anywhere. So in some interviews they will ask what are the what are the disadvantages of list properties, and this type of question they will ask. What are the disadvantages means, so we have like each and every list member it increase. What happened, 500 kb it occupies almost. If I write this list property, size of model will get increased. So that is why we don't use this one, and instead of that one what will you do, same functionality will do in system model. If you do system model, it doesn't occupy that much space. So what we have the different size occupation we have for number formatted line items, it occupies only 8 bytes. So that is the reason we most of the time what will you do, we whatever the condition we want for mapping purpose we do, so only in system module will do. So that is the thing I want to explain here. So other than that nothing is there. So if you have any doubt you can ask here, otherwise everyone should complete now itself all active scenarios whatever we have done so far without
So
wasting time. Yes.
Ashish bhai, as I was asking the production list, the thing. So as you said, when we wanted to create two more environments, at that time only we should decide what are the list to be in the production data.
Yes,
So
yes,
then if we check mark them, then those list items are not going to reflect in the test and the prod model.
yes, yes, exactly.
Okay. And also Ashish bhai, like based on the end user, we will going to decide what are the things to be in the production data in the list, right, Ashish bhai?
Yes, on the end
Because the
user.
P1 product family, this chocolate, sour fudge are the basic ones that end user needed to see. But if you want to keep them as production data, then they are not going to see what the list items in the P1 product family, right?
Yes, they can't see.
Okay. But this लेकिन ये P1 product family के 4 products को नहीं देखे जैसा अपन usually नहीं करते ना आशीष भाई, उन लोगों को पता चलना है ना वो
Yes,
P1
yes,
product family में list
yes,
items
yes,
है
they
बोल के.
should know. Only we make production list like whichever few list item we make as a production, whichever we they need, like repeatedly they need to do. Product families will not change. Generally, what happened, if they want add some products files, where they will add
Yes.
G3 location level, they P2 product level they will add.
P2.
Why they
P2.
change P1 product family generally? In their families, P1 product, P2, P3 families, they will add some changes, they will add in the ground level they will add. That is the reason we'll make the child as a production mostly.
Yes, Ashish bhai.
Yes.
And in this case,
Parents
Ashish
will not change generally.
bhai,
Childs will
in this
change,
case,
no?
yes,
Yes.
yes,
No,
yes.
why? Because their user are enter the data in the child level only. That is the reason they are not changed, right?
Why?
Users are enter the data in child level only. Uh, mem-
If you make as a child list as a production, they can easily they can change.
okay.
If you make production, then only they can change. Otherwise, they can't change. Child level only they can do the changes. Parent level they can't do changes.
Yes.
Whatever the access will give, according to their requirement, will provide the access. That access only they can do the changes. Each and everything they can't change. In list, if I make as a only child as a production list, as I
Yes.
told, P2 product only they want to change. Why they don't want to change P1? So in that scenario, what will you do? Simply P2 products only I will do production. They will do the changes in P2 products only. Why should they, each and every time P1 product family will not get changed? They want to add, they will add some P2 products.
Yes, yes.
Four families we have. Families, why they change families? Product they will change. Families
Yes,
will be fixed only. Child
Yes, yes.
level will get change.
Physical change, correct. New products and new products and new products are
New
coming.
products they will add. New
Yes, yes.
locations they will add in
Correct,
G3
correct.
locations. Why they change region?
Region
Region
not change.
region only fixed region and countries.
Yes,
Location
regions
only
and
will get
countries.
change.
Correct, correct.
So that is the reason we'll don't do that one.
And
Child will make
And
as
as
a
Sometimes regions also some they might increase.
they might
Like
increase,
if
then
they
in
are
that scenario they will do. What is our problem? We
no
should
to
make in that
no
scenario production data,
production data. Okay.
region data as well.
Okay.
Otherwise you only do the changes, Arshad Ahmed. In dev model
Hmm.
you do the change and you pull. It
Okay.
regularly not
correct.
change na.
Yes. Yes.
Regularly not change.
So regularly whatever the changes they do, for that one will give production.
Correct.
Yearly once they do, in that scenario yearly or 2 yearly if they do, we do changes in dev model, pull to the prod model, that's it. Why we are doing this one means end user should easily they should do the changes. So for that purpose they are doing that one. So anyway, please try
and
to
here, Asubhai, the
yes,
latest one you are saying about the System 08 employee details and the E2 employees.
yes,
Here, usually we use a module, but what you are saying is in the E2 employees, also there is a possibility to use that in the lookup function.
yes,
But the
yes,
thing is, it is going to occupy the more
more
space.
space, that
So
is
the
the
best practice is doing it in the module.
yes, system module, yes,
That's that's what you wanted to
yes,
say, right, Asubhai, regarding this one.
yes,
ओके,
yes,
हम E2 एम्प्लॉइज को भी अपन एक लाइन आइटम को क्रिएट करके कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ज्यादा स्पेस ऑक्यूपाई कर ले रहा है,
yes, exactly,
तो इसके
प्रॉपर्टीज
वजह से
में
अपन
प्रॉपर्टीज को ऐड करने से
yes,
इंस्टेड ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज वी डू इट इन सिस्टम मॉड्यूल.
yes, correct. Yes, complete these activities whatever we have done just now. Now